Question 1. What would happen if the Spring-Autumn Cicada's power meets the reverse flow protection seal? And specifically, do you travel forward in time? Alright, let's break this down. This scenario is more complex than it sounds because it involves two completely different types of goo mechanics interacting with each other. The Spring-Autumn Cicada is a time path goo. Its function is not physical teleportation through the timeline. It sends the user's will and memories backwards, upstream, against the current of history. It is strictly a one-way regression. You go to the past. That is the only direction it operates in. The reverse flow protection seal is derived from the reverse flow river. It is a restriction path effect, and its defining characteristic is not deflection, it is causal reflection. Whatever you attempt to inflict upon the seal, you inflict upon yourself. That is the absolute, non-negotiable rule. So, if Fang Yuan attempts to activate the cicada while the seal is in effect, here is what I believe happens. The cicada's time path energy makes contact with the seal. The seal does not analyze the energy. It does not attempt to understand temporal mechanics. It simply rejects the incoming effect and reflects the entire activation event back to its source. The source is Fang Yuan. What does not happen is a forward leap through time. That would require the seal to accept the activation, process its intended direction, and then invert it. The seal does not process. It does not invert. It only reflects. The actual outcome is a failure cascade. The cicada's detonation is neutralized by its own reflected energy. It becomes a metaphysical short circuit. Fang Yuan goes nowhere. He suffers aperture backlash, coughs up blood, and the cicada, being the notoriously fragile goo that it is, likely shatters on the spot. That is the most consistent interpretation based on what we know about these forces. Question 2. If Giant Sun uses Stare Pregnancy Immortal Ga against Fang Yuan, but Fang Yuan uses the reverse flow seal, does Giant Sun get pregnant by himself or by Fang Yuan? Now this is the kind of question that makes me genuinely appreciate how creative this fandom can get. Absurd on the surface, but mechanically fascinating when you apply the established rules. And the answer, I have to say, is devastatingly simple once you understand what the reverse flow seal actually does. The seal does not think. It does not have agency. It does not examine the nature of an incoming effect and make moral or biological judgments about where it should go. It is a perfect conceptual mirror. It reflects the effect vector back along the exact same causal pathway it arrived on. Nothing more, nothing less. So here's the sequence. Giant Sun activates the Stare Pregnancy goo from his own aperture. The effect is directed outward, targeting Fang Yuan. It travels forward, reaches the seal, and makes contact. The seal says no. At that precise moment, the entire effect is reflected back to its point of origin. And the origin is Giant Sun himself. His aperture generated the effect. His will directed it. He is both the caster and, by the seal's unfeeling logic, the target. Fang Yuan is not involved in the outcome at all. He is the reflective surface. The mirror does not become pregnant. The person staring into it does. So, to answer the question plainly, Giant Sun gets pregnant by himself. Fang Yuan remains completely unaffected. If anything, he's probably standing off to the side, observing the situation with that signature cold detachment of his. Maybe the corner of his mouth twitches upward just slightly. It is a flawless demonstration of why you never throw an esoteric information path effect at someone protected by a conceptual mirror. You will only ever succeed in making yourself the punchline.